Hello, so let's move on to Unit 5, Lesson 8, Unidade 5, Aula 8. So what we have here, adjetivos, advérbios e pronomes. This is something that I already mentioned this, we discussed this on Unit 4, okay? But this is an activity to try to consolidate this because this is always very confusing for students, okay? So, if you want to say the car is good, how would you say the car is good in Portuguese? So I asked you this already before, so this will be an activity to try to consolidate that information. So the car is good in Portuguese. It's written here. O carro é bom. So bom, in this case, it's good, and we use bom because we're talking about something masculine and singular. And how about if you, in case you want to say the cars are good. So instead of one car, now we have more than one. So we have the solution here. So os carros são bons. So as you can see, instead of bom, now we have bons because we're describing something that is masculine and plural. So os carros são bons. And then if you want to say the beer is good. So what we have this time, we have a cerveja é boa. So as you can see, in English you have the car is good, the cars are good, the beer is good. But we have already three adjectives. And then I have the plural, the beers are good. So as cervejas são boas. So we have bom, bons, boa, and boas. And for you in English, it's just one word, right? In English, they only have good, 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 and good. But we have four words for good, right? And now let's try this sentence. If you want to say Pedro speaks well. I don't want the word good, huh? I want the word well. Pedro speaks well. On that case, the solution is here. O Pedro fala bem. Now, bem, this word here, and also this word that we'll discuss in a few minutes, bem, it is an adverb, okay? It says here, advérbios invariáveis. So, adverbs, they are always invariable. They never change. Just memorize this way. If you want to use the word well, I'm going to repeat. Memorize this way. If you want to use the word well in Portuguese, the equivalent to well is bem. Problem solved. Okay? Then, if you want to use the word good, you know that in Portuguese we have four options for that. So, bom, bons, boa, and boas, right? And then, guys, it's exactly the same if you're dealing with the word bad. So, if you want to say the car is bad, the solution is here. O carro é mau. So, mau, it's bad. It's the adjective that we use for something masculine and singular. And then, the cars are bad. Now, more than one car. So, it's here. Os carros são maus. And then, if you want to say the beer is bad, a cerveja é má. So now it switches to má. Okay, so this is má. It's bad for something that is singular and feminine. And then the plural, as cervejas são más. So the beers are bad. So bad, 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 bad. Four adjectives in Portuguese for the word bad. And then if you want to say Pedro speaks badly or poorly. Again, Pedro speaks badly or poorly. In that case, you're dealing with an adverb and you're dealing with the word mal. Once again, if you want to keep this very simple, you just have to memorize that if you want to say badly or poorly, it's mal that you have to use, okay? And if you remember that, it's easy. And bem, it's invariable. Mal, it's also invariable. They are adverbs. And once again, adverbs are invariable always, okay? Now, if you want to say the cars are very expensive, how would you say this? The cars are very expensive. So probably you know that is os carros são, right? The cars are. And then expensive, in Portuguese, it's caros if you talk about cars, right? So os carros são something and then caros. Caros means expensive. So the question is, what's the word for very? How do you say very? Because what we want is the cars are very expensive, right? So how do you say very in Portuguese? It's here. Os carros são muito, it's very, okay? See that everything is plural here, but the only thing that is not plural is the word muito, because muito, once again, it's an adverb. Very easy way for you to solve this problem. Just memorize that if you want to say very is muito that you have to use. As simple as this, okay? So once again, if you want to use the word very, you have to say muito. And if you remember this, you have your problem solved. But I'm sure that you have seen already the word muitos and muitas and muita, right? So let's see when do we have to use these words. How can you say Pedro has many cars? How would you say that? Pedro has many cars. So I'm going to show you the solution. O Pedro tem muitos carros. See that now we have muitos, and we have muitos because first of all you're using the word many, okay? Here you're using the word very, completely different. This is an adverb. But again, you don't have to go very deep in terms of grammar. This is very, it's invariable, memorize this way. But now you're trying to say Pedro has many cars. So if you're using many, what you have to use is muitos. And in terms of grammar, we're dealing with a pronoun, and it's muitos because carros, it's plural and masculine. So this word here, this muitos, is in accordance with the noun that follows, okay? And if you want to say Pedro has many chickens, so galinhas, it's plural feminine, so I have to use muitas. It switches, right? So here os and here os, here galinhas as and here as. So these words muitos, muitas, muito and muita, this word that is before a noun, this is a pronoun. And now if you want to say Pedro has a lot of money. So now in English you switch for a lot of because it's like countable and not countable. That's why you use sometimes many and sometimes a lot of. So if you want to say Pedro has a lot of money, it's dinheiro. Once again, it's a noun. It's masculine singular, so we switch for muito. So this means that this word here, muito, is the same spelling of this word here, muito. But this is a lot of, and in terms of grammar, this is a pronoun, and this is an adverb, and it's very. So the spelling is the same, but they are completely different words in terms of grammar, and when you translate them, they are obviously different as well. Finally, if you want to say Pedro has a lot of water, it's here. O Pedro tem muita água. So água, it's feminine, it's singular, so we have muita, right? So this is in accordance with this noun. This is in accordance with this noun. This ending is in accordance with this noun. This ending is in accordance with this noun. Okay? I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you shortly.